Okay, the word discipline means that your commitment is there regardless of the presence of motivation. Well, the problem is we can't just be disciplined to whatever, right? We can't just say, all right, go gadget discipline, like I'm gonna just be a millionaire now. Okay, we have to connect to our purpose. And in order to do that, we need to know what it is that we value. So I would like to do an exercise with you now that will give you some insight to maybe what you don't know about yourself, like what do you value? Let's say in a friend, what's a characteristic that you'd like to have in a friend? They make like a mean pasta, they like funny movies.
They like to talk. They're supportive.
Okay, they like to talk. Follow me here on not just her answers, but what I'm doing. If you had a friend that could do all of the talking, max effort talking, then what? Like, what's the point?
Then you would have a great experience together.
Okay, so if all of the experiences you and your friend had were great, what's the value in that?
We're doing it together. We're in it. I like that.
Okay, so you're doing it together. Would you say like being together is the word, or like connection, or?
Yeah, depth of connection.
Depth of connection, okay. See what I'm doing here? If you and your friend had the deepest connection of all of your friends combined, max connection. See what I'm doing here? Why is that important?
Because I would feel love.
You would feel love. Is there anything more important than love? Like if you and your friend had like perfect love, whatever that is, the most love, does that afford you something else?
It's just a piece.
Okay, so if you and your friend had like all the love, then it would be a peaceful existence.
Just feel at peace.
You would be at peace.
Like fulfilled with my life.
Okay. So if you and your friend were experiencing true peace, is there anything more important than that? Does that afford you something that you don't have or you haven't mentioned?
No, because that's the richest moment I could ask for. Like that's when I have those moments, I'm like, you could kill me now, I'm good. Like,
cool.
That's my.
Okay, golf clap it up for Kimmy. Okay, stay here one sec. So let me explain what just happened. That went really fast, and she has experience with this, and that's how I cheated. But what we're trying to do is sort of like chunk up to connection, to like what is the most important things to you. And what we started at was like, it's a chatty Cathy friend. Right, but like why? What is that? What? Like what does that get you, right? And then to the next thing, and to the next thing, and to the next thing. And when it comes to core values, there's not a million of them, right? This looks like peace, freedom, joy, love, growth, right? Rich things, okay? And so if you're willing, I would like you to engage with this with one other person. So now we need partners, and check it out. Have some patience with this. It's possible to get stuck. It's possible to just come back to the same word a bunch, okay? But we're only gonna do this one time, just so you have a feeling of the exercise, and then I'll explain sort of what this could mean for you, okay? It's important, and I wanna say this before you're with a partner who is less mean than me, it's important that you just say what comes to mind. There's no figuring this out. We started at Chatty Cathy, and we got to freaking peace, right? So it's almost better if you just say, loves Will Ferrell movies, okay? Because then we can just get to business, chunking up from there. Does this make sense? Okay. Okay, well, why do we just do that? All right, so there's two ways I want you to think about this. One is you have commitments in your life. The categories we chose last time were career, lifestyle, meaning like your hobbies, what your life looks like outside of work, and your relationships, you have commitments in all three of those right now. It will help you if you can take these core values, or just the one that you got right now, and try to connect it to this thing. Like, fuck, why do I work there? Oh, I can sort of see how I find connection in my gig. Okay? Now here's the awkward part. If you can't like ram that square peg into a round hole, you're like, well, this is awkward. I'm committed to this thing that has no purpose. Okay? Those are your existing commitments. If you're sort of here, what propelled you to be here is like, I don't know what to do with my life, right? I'm not there yet. Then we need to take these core values and figure out, well, where can I find that fulfillment? Where can I get those things, and what does that look like? Because you can probably, my guess, what I'm betting on, is you can commit to those things at a really high level, and that's really valuable. Next Monday is going to be epic, okay? Because I get to talk about next week's topic all around the world. I'm so passionate about that. And when you have those details, those mechanics, then you got the keys to the city. You can steal those mechanics and develop yourself in anything.